What is up, everybody? It is JGT here, and welcome to another Clash of Clans War Recap video. So today we're going to take a look at the Warbusters versus JU-War, which honestly, when going into this war, we were a little bit concerned. We were going up against a Japanese clan. They looked really good, and so we were definitely excited. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by showing you my attack here. I'm bringing in Electron against their number one. It's a 12v12, and I ended up having a Seeking Air Mine hit my blimp, and so my E-Drags did not get far enough into the base that I wanted them to, so I had a bit of a problem there. But one E-Drag did pull up. It was pretty clutch. He came in, took down the baby dragon, got the eagle, and actually ended up grabbing an air defense as well. Or no, he didn't grab an air defense, sorry. He grabbed an expo with his splash damage lightning, maybe? No, he didn't. I'm sorry, I've completely messed that up. So yeah, but I've started with the Electron, and now I'm bringing in a bit of a little kill squad here with a golem, a couple of bowlers, and my heroes going in to try and make more of a funnel, but also grab that multi-inferno and possibly those two air defenses. So I've got my queen going in. Funnel wasn't really made too much on the right side, but it's not going to matter a whole lot. My queen is definitely going to stay in. And notice that wall compartment. The queen is not going to be able to shoot into there, and I didn't notice that until the attack. I was like, oh man, I've made a mistake. I messed up, and so that was a problem there. I should have brought some wall breakers. That would have helped that. Now I've got my king on the left side, and I've got the E-Drags coming in from behind. And notice all four air defenses are left alive. The only thing that's missing is the eagle. I really didn't get a whole lot of value from that Electron. I think if that blimp had gone in a bit farther, it would have been absolutely perfect, and I think it would have tripled. But since I didn't get that value, and I didn't get the value out of the queen either, it was definitely going to be a bit close. Not only that, but these air sweepers, man, they absolutely pummeled me. I was hoping to get at least one of them with the Electron, but I ended up getting absolutely none of them. And so you'll notice these air sweepers up here absolutely pummel my E-Drags. They cannot go anywhere right now. They're just kind of getting pushed off to the side, and then they all end up going to the outside, which is not ideal. So notice how many E-Drags are still alive, though. That's the key. I think if my Electron would have gone in and actually taken out, you know, the Inferno, taken out that Expo, taken out the Air Sweeper, the other air defense on the bottom, I think this would have been a completely different raid here. Not only that, if I brought some wall breakers for the top side, my queen would have gone in and grabbed those two air defenses for sure. But yeah, anyways, so I knew at this point, okay, there's no way I'm going to triple. There's an Air Sweeper, multi-Inferno, it's just going to roast all my E-Drags. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and let this play out for time, see how much percentage I can get to get as high percentage as we can, because we've noticed in the Warbusters wars, I mean, it's difficult for our 12s to really triple, especially since we all don't have a maxed offense. Like, you know, I have maxed E-Drags, I have maxed balloons, but I don't have maxed golems. You know, I still need to work on those. I don't have maxed minions, you know, things like that. I don't have maxed heroes either, so it's a bit more difficult for our 12s to triple these, you know, max defense bases, which I understand this one wasn't either, but still, you know, we had a bit of trouble throughout our wars, so we're just trying to get as high of a double as we can. So, you know, sometimes we'll plan out our war attacks to where basically we'll have all of the 10s and 11s do their hits, and if we have extra 10 and 11 hits, we'll try and go in and double the 12s, and if we can double the 12s, then our other 12s can go in for triples on them. So it's all about getting a safe double on every single 12, because we usually run 2 to 3 12s in wars. It kind of varies. So yeah, but anyways, now we're going to take a look at a 11v11 here. So we got Reese bringing an Electron as well. I know I like bringing the variety in terms of showing like which attacks, but he was the only 11 in the war, and I did want to show some 11v11 action over here as well. So notice this base isn't super leveled up in terms of the walls and stuff, but the defenses are close to max. And notice Reese only has level 6 loons, so he doesn't have max loons for Town Hall 11, so you know this was going to be a bit sketchy, but at the same time he was still able to run in here and get it done for us. Now we've got the queen and the king going in on the right side over here by the right corner. They're going to take down the CC, as well as make a bit more of a funnel for his Lalo over here, taking down these defenses, the archer tower, cannon, and then moving down along the base and grabbing some more trash buildings so that he doesn't have to worry about cleanup. And with this attack, he knew he was going to have to come in wide, because his loons would not be able to push in from one side. They would all just group up and die because they don't have enough hit points. So now he's going to spam his Lalo on the left side here, and they're going to absolutely run through the side of the base and basically take it all down at once. He knew he had enough loons. He knew he was going to be able to rush in, and he got a little bit close here. You'll see he's going to pop the Warden's ability a bit early, so that way no traps go in and take down all of his loons, so that way he's also able to push through. It might have been better to delay the Warden ability, but at the same time I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. Balloons are going to go through, a bunch of them are going to get stuck on that tornado trap, and notice they're starting to die off here, but that Lava Hound decides to stay on that Inferno tower down at the bottom, and luckily, because it's a multi-target Inferno, it's going to be able to take it down. And then now the Hound is going to move over to the mortar, and then a balloon actually gets the last Inferno with a drop damage, which is pretty crazy. Now the queen's going to die to this Valk, but now you've just basically got one defense left, which is that Expo. but notice one thing, it's on ground. Why on earth would you put an expo on ground? This is one of the reasons why you want to have all your expos on air and ground. You rarely ever want to put your expos on ground. You want them to be on ground and air, because I have a feeling that this raid would have been a fail had that expo been on air. So definitely got a bit lucky there, just a tad bit, but he was able to get it done and wrap up this triple for Warbusters on their only 11. I believe the breakdown this war was 1, 2, and then 4, and then the rest were Town Hall 9s and below. So we had a decent breakdown. It wasn't amazing, but you know, it was there. So yeah, they're gonna grab the Town Hall actually as the final building. It's gonna go down. Baby Dragon's gonna, you know, drag that Seeking Air Mine and then die to it, which is, you know, it's all sad, but it's okay. We're still gonna get that Town Hall down, wrapping up a triple on their only 11, and this was the only 11 that we had to clear. So the fact that Reese was able to go in and basically take down this 11, we actually did end up getting some scout hits on number 2 and number 1, so it was definitely helpful. The 12 still couldn't put it off, so you know, we had some mistakes there. So now this raid, man, this one's scary. We've got Trev going in here. Notice the time the raid started there. Yeah, that's a bit of a hint. So yeah, he's got his heroes. He's bringing just basically it's just a basic bow witch. He's gonna go in with his heroes in the middle. He's got healers and witches on the sides. They're gonna basically create a bit of a funnel for his wall wrecker and main army, which is a bunch of bowlers, heroes, and I believe he has Valks inside of that wall wrecker. So now his main army is gonna go ahead and push in here. Wall wrecker is at a bit of a weird path because the town hall is sitting like at the top left corner kind of thing of the base, which is a bit odd for the town hall placement. He's going for a more anti 3-star base here. So now he's got all of the boulders moving in here with the queen. They're going to go ahead and truck through. He was able to get through the exact walls he wanted. He's going to jump in. Doesn't have an exit jump, but I believe that was a part of his plan because he was hoping his Valks would stay alive. And if you guys don't know, Valks at Town Hall 10, I mean, if you have 5 of them on a wall, that wall is going to go down within, you know, a couple of seconds. It's not going to matter a whole lot. And as you can see here, he's still got a bunch of Valks still alive. He's going to freeze the multi-inferno, heal everything up in the middle. The Valks do end up splitting just a tad bit, but notice how fast they're going to get through that wall there. It's going down in health tremendously, and there you go. Boom, they're through the wall, getting through the base here. So using that jump in the beginning was definitely crucial to grabbing him the results that he needed, and you'll see those in just a moment. I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, so he's got the bowlers on the right side doing some damage, which is still on the right as well, still alive. They're going to start taking some flak in just a moment from that archer tower because, you know, the skeletons can only spawn so much. There's around 3 witches up at that, or no, sorry, 2 witches in that top compartment there, and they're going to actually run in and be able to do some damage against the archer tower, but they are not going to be able to get very far. Notice though, one of the healers has switched to the queen, which is going to allow her to stay at absolutely full health. He's got 3 Teslas and a cannon to deal with. Not only that, but time is definitely not on his side here. That one witch on the right still clearing some buildings, getting them out of the way, and now he's got his queen stuck inside of a compartment, which is definitely not ideal. I can imagine that this is definitely a nightmare because now once the queen takes down that elixir storage and Teslas, she's gonna have to loop back around. And also notice by the name tag, there's a builder hut just sitting there, and we were looking at this, man, and it was just like, oh no, this isn't good. Queen's gonna go ahead and loop back around. He's got 45 seconds left, definitely coming down to time here. So now he's got his queen taking down a couple of buildings at the top. He's got a bunch of skeletons which are actually gonna tank for the queen here, keeping her alive just a tad bit longer. He's got 35 seconds left. Queen is still at full health, but the ability has been used. Healer has not gone down, but I believe she goes down to a Seeking Air Mine in just a moment. Queen's going through these Teslas, gonna actually be able to get through 1 and get through the second, and the queen is actually just gonna go straight back to full health before it gets to the cannon, which is amazing. Like, I mean, the fact that this healer switched over, I mean, it doesn't get more lucky than that. It's absolutely awesome. So now he's got that healer going down, 2 more buildings to take down the cannon. It's a race between the cannon and the queen. Will she get the cannon down? She does, because the cannon was a bit low there because of the skeletons, and now the queen has to run all the way back to this builder hut. 5 seconds left. We were looking at it, we're like, man, this isn't it. We're gonna have to clean up this base. That's super unlucky, definitely unfortunate. She gets it though, literally at 0 seconds. Shoots the builder hut, takes it down for a triple 10v10. This is probably one of the best 10v10 raids that we had this war. It was definitely keeping us on the edge of our seats, but also got those awesome results. So excellent job here by Trev getting it done for us. So now we're going to take a look at a Town Hall 9 Goho raid for you guys. So he's going to go ahead and we got Dark over here. OG in Warbusters, been doing fantastic. His main army that he uses is Goho, and he smashes up bases every single time with it. So he's going to start at this corner side of the base, trying to make a bit of an L shape for his Hog Riders, as well as running in and taking down the Clan Castle and the enemy heroes. He would actually grab both with this bit of a with a little bit of this kill squad. So he's got his golems going down. He has a couple of wall breakers waiting to use them until this funnel is established. Once he gets them in, the golems are going to go ahead and repath. He's got the bowlers and the heroes going into the base here. Going to drop the rest of the wall breakers, hopefully open up that wall, just help us kill squad out just a little bit more. They don't end up breaking open that wall, which is not ideal. Clan Castle is going to come out, he's going to poison it. Enemy Queen is down, and he's still got both hero abilities in hand, so they're going to actually go in and also take down the enemy King, which is huge. I mean, if you can grab both enemy heroes, the Clan Castle, you know, and take out a chunk of the base with a kill squad, you'll usually be pretty set. So now he's got his Hog Riders coming in from 12, and they're going to go all the way from 12 to 3, and then 3 to 6. So now they're moving through here. They do a little bit of a split here and go towards the middle, which is not ideal because notice now the pathing that they're going to have is they're going to split, but he hasn't even used a single heal spell yet. He's absolutely smashing through this base. At this point, we know, okay, there's no way. He absolutely crushed it. He got tons of value with his kill squad, still has tons of spells left, and he's going to be able to smash through this base. Queen is still alive, golems are still alive, helping with the queen. They're going to go ahead and tank. One thing he didn't have, though, is cleanup troops, which was definitely a bit of an issue, especially with Goho raids. You want to have that cleanup because there's going to be a lot of back-end buildings that you have to get rid of. Last heal is basically swagged. He still has another poison. He's absolutely smashed it, taking it down. He still has the queen ability even, which is fantastic, but notice all those storages up there. That's a big problem for these Goho raids. If you don't have cleanup down to take down these storages and to take down these high hit point buildings, you may be in a bit of trouble. Obviously, with this raid, I wouldn't show it if it was a fail, don't worry. So we know it's going to be a triple, but still, it's definitely a huge problem that I've seen a lot of people run into when using Goho. It's just not enough cleanup. So make sure that you have that back end cleanup that you're ready to drop whenever your hogs run through, because hogs only target defenses. Once all the defenses are down, then they will start taking down other buildings. So you want to make sure that you can get everything else down, and you can also have some cleanup so that we don't run out of time. But no matter, he's still going to grab this triple for us. Excellent job here by Dark, wrapping up a 9v9 triple for Warbusters, getting it done. And I'm not gonna lie, our Town Hall 9s did absolutely fantastic. Town Hall 10s did fantastic. 11, our 111, did amazing. He got an 11v11 triple and was able to scout, and no, I think he dipped, actually. Pretty sure he dipped at Town Hall 10. But, we were able to get it done and really coordinate our attacks. And I think we finished all of our attacks with over 8 hours left in the war. And we were like, okay, this is our set number. This is where we're at. So it was awesome just to kind of get the attacks in and get the results that we needed. And I won't lie, the results of the war were kind of shocking for our entire clan. This clan's war log had over 250 wins, like less than 30 losses. And we were able to win against them 43 to 27. It was just incredibly shocking. We were like, this clan has an amazing war log, amazing war record, and we absolutely smashed them. I mean, we crushed them. It was a crushing defeat here. So it was definitely it was a bit confusing on our end. We definitely aren't complaining though. Huge, well done to JU over here for definitely doing some attacks. They had a couple of fails and they didn't finish all of their attacks, but again, it was a brilliant war. It was a great effort by both sides. They were able to clear our 9s. They were able to clear a bunch of our 9s. Pull in some awesome attacks as well, so shout out to JU over here. But yeah, that is going to do for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to smack that like button. Also, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. I will go ahead and link that in the description down below. I'm going to only be doing Clash of Clans live streams on Twitch as of this video being made, so be sure you go ahead and follow me on there if you want to keep up with the Clash of Clans war and farming live streams. So yeah, that is going to do for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. See ya!